What's up, world? Welcome to the Positive Truth, uplifting and positive news for a more progressive society. Tim, what are we trying to bring?
Here at the Positive Truth, we're trying to bring awareness, empowerment, inspiration, optimism, and understanding to communities everywhere.
I'm JP. The great one is Tim.
The great one. I like it.
This is the Positive Truth, bringing you positive news. We know you're not hearing all the time. We got an awesome episode where we're going to talk about Make-A-Wish because Tim has the best Make-A-Wish stories, I guess I should say. And it's just going to be a fun episode where we talk about an organization that does awesome things. Before we get to that, make sure to like, share, subscribe, rate, and review. It helps us out so much, helps us spread this positive news and this positivity. We also have a Facebook where we post positive news stories from our audio episodes on Wednesday and Friday. YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook where we post our audio-visual episodes, like right now. They come out every Monday. On Instagram, you can see the Great One's face.
That's my new nickname now, the Great One.
The Great Flash.
Not sure what I'm great at. Just falling asleep today. And I'm slow now. I don't even deserve the nickname Flash.
I mean, falling asleep is a very good thing to be great at.
Not at a stoplight, man.
Facts.
So, what are we talking about today, JP?
We're talking about the Make-A-Wish Foundation. If you don't know what that is, Make-A-Wish is a vision to grant the wish of every child diagnosed with a critical illness in the United States and its territories. On average, a wish is granted every 34 minutes.
I like that. I didn't realize it was that much. Woo!
I mean, they believe wish experience can be a game changer. I actually have a good one.
Ooh, I'm ready to hear that in a minute.
But I want to hear about yours first.
Oh, man. Okay, I have a few. My favorite Make-A-Wish story is actually one we talked about on the podcast once before. It's about a young kid who... He was 9 years old at the time. He's from South Dakota, and his name is Javier Amos. And he's been battling leukemia. And he decided, his family went through the whole Make-A-Wish process. And when they asked him what he wanted, most kids, they'll ask to go to Disneyland, Disney World, go see their favorite athlete, favorite actor, go be a part of a practice for maybe like the Philadelphia Eagles, which is one of my favorite stories as well. But this kid, he decided to do something even greater. He decided to ask for a pizza party for his entire school. And to me, the reason why I liked it is because
pizza's the best.
Well, yeah,
and you're thinking about everyone else.
Exactly. I like how pizza comes first. But yeah, exactly, man. Like these kids, they can ask for anything, like anything, and Make-A-Wish is one of those foundations that's going to go above and beyond to make it happen. And this kid asked for a pizza party for his school so he can see his whole entire school happy. And to me, that's just as heartfelt as it gets. It's a positive truth. That's the stories that we talk about on here because they're beautiful, man. And yeah, that's my first one, right? My second one, I'm going to go ahead and jump to back when I was in high school. So I was in student council. We had a class called leadership. I think I was like sergeant at arms or something. I don't know. I was some officer. It was some years ago, man.
You do got some guns, Tim.
Yeah. I think my responsibility was just like tell the class to be quiet when we were too loud. That was it.
Okay.
So as an officer, we had responsibilities. We had a certain amount of things we had to do. And one of my responsibilities was raise money for the Make-A-Wish Foundation. Figure out a way to get our class to raise money. So I had to come up with a charity event. And I remember my committee, we were sitting down talking what could we do. And we came up with the idea to do a movie night. So what we did was got a big projector at our school. I think we watched Click with Adam Sandler. We rented that DVD. It was fairly new at the time. And then we charged $3 per kid. We had popcorn set up and we had drinks and stuff that we sold for $1. And we ended up like raising $450 or something doing it in the auditorium.
Okay.
Yeah, it was cool, man. Like for Southside School to do something like that was amazing. We actually did it 2 years in a row, my junior year and my senior year. And I remember the year that I was in charge of it, it was like the best fundraiser we had all year in the class. And I remember at the end of the year, we kind of took a vote to see what was our best moments, and that was definitely one of our best moments. Coolest part about it was the kid that we actually raised the money for, we got to see a video of, and I remember the whole class was busting out into tears. So that one to me is one of my favorite ones because I was a part of it. And then probably my second favorite one behind the pizza story, the young kid that went to the Philadelphia Eagles game. So he wanted to be a part of his practice. I can't remember who his favorite player was. I want to say it was Donovan McNabb or Terrell Owens at the time. So yeah, I know you don't know who these are. Anyways, it was in the like what 2006 maybe. This kid wanted to be an Eagle for a day, and that's exactly what he did. I think Donovan McNabb sent him a video. He got to go to the facilities, suit up, put a helmet on, practice, and then when the game time started, he actually got to stand on the sidelines in his uniform and stuff. somebody scored a touchdown, ran back. I think it was Terrell Owens actually ran back, gave him the ball. Kid was like extra happy. I remember crying watching that too because I'm just a big softie like that. I sometimes YouTube these videos back in the day. I used to anyways, just so I could like tear up and cry because every now and then I needed a good cry. But yeah, man, Make-A-Wish is like an
Nothing
awesome
wrong with
foundation.
any of that.
Yeah, Make-A-Wish is great though, man. I can go all day about some of the stuff I've seen, like with the Michael Jordans, who's done 1 billion of them, and like John Cena. I haven't seen any of his, but he's done 1 billion of them too, which
John
that
Cena-
leads to what you got.
So I was going to say the biggest celebrity givers, John Cena doubles everyone. He's done it 400 times.
I saw that recently, and I thought it was amazing. I thought it was crazy to think about.
MJ's done it like second. Jeff Gordon, Hulk Hogan. Shout out to wrestlers.
Man, that is dope. That is dope.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Justin Bieber. And I feel like Bieber is significantly younger than the rest of the group,
Facts.
catching up to people. I think it's absolutely awesome. You go meet your favorite athlete or person or wrestler or driver, apparently, or singer.
Yeah. Ooh, see what you did there. You did play driver. Drivers, Jeff Gordon and Dale Earnhardt Jr. Yeah, buddy. I knew who they all were for sure.
So I just think that's awesome. One of my favorite Make-A-Wish stories is about a kid. Her name is Gracie West. She's a teenager now. But when she was 12 years old, she got diagnosed with stage 4, well, 10 years old, so 2010. She got diagnosed with stage 4 neuroblastoma. Practice that, Tim. You can tell.
Yeah.
And it's this extremely rare cancer. And when she was 2 years later, she had been fighting it for 2 years. Her Make-A-Wish was to meet the Pope. So they flew her to the Vatican. She met the Pope. And then somehow her cancer went into remission.
Whenever she went back home.
Yeah.
I remember. I think, man, you might have told me this before, and I like just got excited because I knew
So
about it.
now she's working in New Jersey. She's 16,
Oh my gosh.
and she's working to fight the homeless. This problem in New Jersey with groups, and she just was a part of a fundraiser this last March 23rd to raise money for homelessness and emergency housing advocacy program in New Jersey.
That's awesome, man.
So that's like a real Make-A-Wish success story because she was touched by all this positivity. Now she wants to give back to people that don't have it.
And that's beautiful. That is beautiful, though, in so many different ways. Like, it makes me want to check up on Javier and see how he's doing. I bet he's like most popular kid in his school for sure.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The pizza party.
Oh,
for
yeah,
Make-A-Wish. Like, just seeing like the success story that she had. Obviously, you know, going through that, and then it all of a sudden it's missing, and now you're giving back to your community, and still giving back to your community. It wasn't just a one-time thing. I mean, that's awesome to me. For her to only be 16 years old too, it shows you that the youth is amazing.
And I just Googled Make-A-Wish YouTube. Tim just said you like to look up the videos.
Absolutely.
If you're feeling down, you're like, run out of Positive Truth episodes.
I like that.
Google Make-A-Wish. I think it's absolutely awesome. We just want to talk about it because it's fun. We like to talk about positive things before we get back to the positive news on Wednesday, and it's a good idea from Tim.
Yeah.
With the raise the roof.
Oh.
Are you gonna raise the roof with a cool quote?
I got you, man. I got you. What we are, we are what we pretend to be, so we must be careful about what we pretend to be. Kurt Vonnegut. I don't know who that is, but I like the quote.
Well, we're not going to pretend. We are positive people. Hopefully we impacted your day for a positive way. We'll be back on Wednesday with some positive news stories. 6 of them, to be precise. Till then, we're out.
Stay positive.